My child, stop scrolling. This is not random. This message found you because something in the spirit realm has just shifted in your favor, and what was blocked, what was delayed, what was quietly held back from you has just been released by God Himself. You have been wondering why things were not moving, why doors were not opening, why every time you got close something suddenly stopped. It felt like an invisible wall was in front of you, like something was silently working against you and you couldn't explain it. But what you didn't realize is that this was never just physical, this was spiritual. There were forces trying to delay you, distract you, confuse you, and even discourage you from continuing, because they knew what was coming into your life was bigger than you could imagine, and not everyone was ready to see you step into that level. But hear this clearly: no one has the power to block what God has already approved for you. There was a moment when heaven looked at your situation and said, "Enough is enough. The delay has served its purpose. The test is complete, and now it is time for release." You may have felt like nothing was happening, but behind the scenes everything was being rearranged in your favor. People were being moved out of your path, wrong doors were being closed for your protection, and right opportunities were being prepared for you at the perfect time. What you called a blockage was actually a filter. What you called a delay was actually a setup, because if it had happened earlier, you would have walked into something that was not meant for you. But now everything has been aligned, everything has been cleared, and the decision has been made in your favor. Someone may have doubted you, someone may have spoken against you, someone may have even tried to hold you back, but they were never the final authority over your life. God is, and when God overrules, every other voice becomes silent, every other plan collapses, and every obstacle loses its power. This is why you are about to see sudden changes. This is why things are about to move quickly. This is why what felt impossible is about to become easy. Doors will open without you forcing them. People will support you without you asking, and opportunities will find you without you chasing them, because what was delayed is now being released with acceleration. But you must be ready. You must not doubt. You must not hesitate, because this is the moment you have been waiting for. This is the turning point where everything shifts. You will soon realize that nothing was wasted, nothing was random. Every delay had a purpose, every closed door had a reason, and every struggle was preparing you for this exact moment. So now let go of the frustration, let go of the confusion, and step into what God is about to do in your life with confidence, because what He has just released for you no one can take away, and what He has just overruled no one can reverse. My child, listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal to you will change the way you see everything that has been happening in your life. You thought you were being delayed, but in reality you were being protected. You thought something was being taken away from you, but in truth something greater was being prepared for you. And now the season has shifted, the weight is breaking, the silence is ending, and the same situations that once confused you are about to make perfect sense. Because when God steps in, He does not just fix one thing, He restores everything that was touched by delay, everything that was impacted by opposition, everything that was slowed down by forces you could not see. He is not only releasing what was blocked, He is also multiplying it. He is adding favor on top of it, He is adding speed on top of it, and He is adding peace on top of it, so that when it arrives you will know without doubt that this could only be Him. There were nights when you felt tired of waiting, days when you questioned if anything would ever change, moments when you felt like giving up quietly without telling anyone, but you did not walk away, you did not quit. Even when you felt empty, even when you felt unseen, you kept going. And that is why this release is so powerful, because it is not just a blessing, it is a response to your endurance, it is a reward for your faith, it is proof that God was watching you the entire time. And now what is coming will not require struggle the way it used to. It will flow, it will align, it will happen in ways that feel unexpected and effortless, because when God Overrules. He removes the resistance completely. He does not leave partial obstacles. He clears the path fully, and this is why you may start to notice things changing suddenly. People who once ignored you may now approach you with different energy. Opportunities that once felt out of reach may now come directly to you, and the same goals that felt distant may now feel within your grasp. This is not a coincidence. This is a confirmation that the shift has already happened and you are now walking into the results of it. But here is what you must understand: you cannot carry old doubt into a new season. You cannot hold on to fear when God is handing you favor. You cannot keep expecting delay when He has already released speed. This is your moment to think differently, to move differently, and to believe differently, because the version of you that was waiting is not the same version of you that is about to receive. You have grown, you have learned, you have been prepared, and now you are ready, even if you do not fully realize it yet. And as this next phase begins, you will start to see clear signs that things are not the same anymore. The heaviness will lift, the confusion will fade, and a new sense of clarity will take over. You will know what to do, you will know where to go, and you will feel a peace that you did not have before, because this time you are not walking alone. This time everything is aligned in your favor. So do not look back at what did not work. Do not try to understand every detail of the delay. Just move forward with trust, because what God has set in motion now will not be stopped, and what He has prepared for you now will not be taken away. This is your confirmation that the weight is over, the blockage is broken, and the blessing is not only coming, it is already on its way to you right now, my child. Before you even begin to question what is happening next, I need you to understand that this is not just another moment. This is a divine turning point that has been orchestrated with precision, because everything you have experienced up until now, the delays, the confusion, the silence, the closed doors, and even the disappointments, were all part of a process that was quietly working in your favor. Even when it did not feel like it, you were never stuck, you were never forgotten, and you were never being denied. You were being positioned, you were being prepared, and most importantly, you were being protected from things that could have distracted you, destroyed your focus, or delayed you even further if they had entered your life too early. And now that everything has been cleared, everything that needed to be moved has been moved, everything that needed to be exposed has been exposed, and everything that needed to be aligned has been aligned. You are stepping into a season where things will begin to happen in ways that you did not expect, because when God overrules, He does not just restore, He elevates. He does not just return what was lost, He multiplies it. And He does not just open doors, He creates pathways that were never there before. This is why you may soon experience sudden moments of favor that you did not plan for, opportunities that come without warning, connections that feel perfectly timed, and breakthroughs that happen faster than you can process them. And in those moments you must remember this message. You must remember that this is not random, this is not luck, this is the result of everything that was happening behind the scenes. When you thought nothing was changing, there were times when you felt like giving up completely, times when you wondered if you should just walk away from everything and accept that maybe this was not meant for you, but something inside you kept you going, something inside you refused to quit, and that something was not just your own strength, it was God sustaining you, it was God keeping you in place until the right moment arrived. And now that moment is here, but with this new season comes a new responsibility. You cannot approach this next level with the same mindset that you had during the delay. You cannot expect struggle when God is offering you ease. You cannot doubt yourself when God has already chosen you, and you cannot hold on to old fears when you are being called into a new reality. This is your time to step fully into who you were always meant to be. This is your time to walk with confidence, to move with clarity, and to receive without hesitation, because everything that is coming to you now has been approved by God Himself. And know One can cancel what he has decided. You may not see everything clearly right now, but you will see how the pieces connect. You will see why certain things did not work out. You will see why certain people had to leave, and you will see why the timing had to be exactly the way it was, because when everything finally comes together it will make sense in a way that leaves no room for doubt, and in that moment you will realize that God was never late. He was always right on time, and everything that felt like a setback was actually a step forward in disguise. So now, as you move into this next phase, do not look back with regret. Do not hold on to what did not happen. Instead, focus on what is happening now. Focus on the doors that are opening, the opportunities that are appearing, and the favor that is finding you without effort, because this is only the beginning. What God has started in your life now will continue to grow. It will continue to expand, and it will continue to surprise you in ways that you cannot predict. So stay ready, stay open, and most importantly stay aligned, because what was once blocked is now flowing, what was once delayed is now accelerated, and what was once uncertain is now confirmed. This is your moment, this is your season, and nothing can stop what God has already set in motion for you. My child, do not let what you see right now confuse you, because even though the shift has already happened in the spiritual realm, the physical evidence may still be catching up, and this is where many people make the mistake. They lose faith right before the manifestation, they start doubting right before the breakthrough, and they turn back right before the door opens. But you are not going to do that this time, because now you know what is really happening. You know that what God has already decided cannot be undecided. You know that what has been released cannot be taken back, and you know that the delay you experienced was never a denial but a strategic setup for something greater. So as you move forward, you may still see small signs of the old season. You may still encounter moments that try to test your patience. You may still hear voices that try to bring back doubt, but do not be distracted by them, because they no longer have power over you. They are just remnants of a season that has already ended, and the only way they can affect you now is if you give them your attention. So keep your focus on what God is doing now. Keep your mind on the new doors that are opening. Keep your heart aligned with the peace that is beginning to grow inside you, because that peace is your confirmation that you are moving in the right direction and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There is a moment that is coming very soon where you will see clear evidence of this shift, a moment where something finally works out, a moment where something finally moves forward, a moment where you receive news or an opportunity that changes everything. And when that moment arrives, you will realize that this was what you were being prepared for all along. You will realize that the wait was not wasted, and that every delay had a purpose. But until that moment fully arrives, you must stay grounded, you must stay patient, and you must stay trusting even when it does not make complete sense, because faith is not about seeing everything clearly. It is about moving forward even when you do not see the full picture. And right now you are being called to walk by that faith. You are being called to trust that what has been set in motion is already working in your favor, even if you cannot see every detail yet. And as you continue to move forward, you will begin to notice that certain things no longer affect you the way they used to. Fear will have less control, doubt will have less power, and confusion will begin to fade, because you are not in the same place anymore. You have moved, you have grown, and you have been changed by everything you have experienced. And now you are ready for what is next, even if you do not fully feel ready yet. And this is why you must not shrink back. This is why you must not play small. This is why you must not question your worth in this moment, because God is not bringing you this far just to leave you in uncertainty. He is leading you into something that is stable, something that is secure, and something that is aligned with the purpose He has for your life. So when the opportunity comes, say yes. When the door opens, walk through it. When the moment arrives, do not Hesitate because this is not the time to hold back. This is the time to step forward with confidence, knowing that you are not doing this alone, knowing that you are being guided, and knowing that everything that is happening now is part of a plan that has already been approved and sealed. So do not worry about what you left behind. Do not worry about what did not work out, because none of that can compare to what is coming next. What is coming next will be clearer, stronger, and more aligned than anything you have experienced before. And when it fully arrives, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. You will see that nothing was random, nothing was wasted, and nothing was out of place. It was all leading you to this exact moment where everything finally begins to make sense, and everything finally starts to flow in a way that no one can stop and nothing can delay any longer. My child, now as you stand on the edge of this new season, I need you to fully understand what is about to happen next, because this is not just about a blessing arriving. This is about a complete transformation of your life, a shift that will change the way you see yourself, the way you move, and the way others begin to see you. Because when God overrules something, He does not just fix a situation, He rewrites the entire outcome. He takes what was meant to limit you and uses it to elevate you. He takes what was meant to confuse you and uses it to give you clarity, and He takes what was meant to break you and uses it to make you stronger than you have ever been before. This is why you may soon notice a different energy around you, a different confidence within you, and a different response from people who once overlooked you, because you are not operating from the same level anymore. You have been shifted into a new position, and with that position comes new favor, new access, and new opportunities that were not available to you before. But with this also comes a responsibility. You must protect what God is giving you. You must be discerning about who you allow into this next season, and you must not return to old habits, old thinking, or old environments that no longer align with where you are going, because not everything from your past is meant to follow you into your future. Some things had to be left behind for a reason, and if you try to carry them forward, they will only slow down what God is trying to do in your life now. This is why you may feel a natural distance forming between you and certain people. This is why you may find yourself outgrowing certain places and situations, because you are being called higher, you are being called into something greater, and everything cannot come with you to that level. So do not fight the separation, do not resist the change. Instead, trust that everything is happening for your good, and that what you are moving toward is far greater than what you are leaving behind. There is also something else you must remember as this new season unfolds. Not everything will make sense immediately. Some things will happen quickly, some things will happen unexpectedly, and some things will require you to step out in faith without having all the answers. But that is okay, because you are not being asked to understand everything. You are being asked to trust the one who is leading you, and as long as you stay aligned, as long as you keep moving forward, and as long as you do not let fear take control, you will continue to see things fall into place in ways that you could not have planned or predicted. And soon there will come a moment when you look around and realize just how much has changed. You will realize that the things you once prayed for are now part of your reality. You will realize that the struggles that once felt overwhelming no longer have power over you, and you will realize that you are standing in a place that you once thought was impossible. And in that moment you will understand why the blockage had to happen. You will understand why the delay was necessary, and you will understand why God had to overrule everything the way He did, because it was never about holding you back. It was always about positioning you for something better, something stronger, and something more aligned with the purpose He has for your life. So now as you move forward into this next chapter, do it with confidence, do it with faith, and do it with the full knowledge that what God has started in your life He will finish, and what He has released for you no one can block again. This is your Confirmation: this is your moment, and this is only the beginning of what is about to unfold in your life in ways that will exceed every expectation you have ever had and more. My child, now this is where everything comes together. This is the moment where you stop looking for signs and start becoming the sign, because what God has done for you is not just meant to bless you, it is meant to reveal through you that His power cannot be blocked, His plans cannot be stopped, and His timing cannot be delayed by any human hand or any hidden force. You have come through a season that tried to silence you, confuse you, and make you question your own path, but instead of breaking you, it built you. Instead of ending you, it prepared you. And now you are not the same person who entered that season. You are stronger, you are wiser, and you are more aligned than ever before. And this is why what is coming next will not just change your situation, it will change your identity. You will begin to walk differently. You will begin to speak with more authority, and you will begin to move with a confidence that does not come from circumstances but from knowing that you are backed by God Himself. And as this transformation continues, you will start to notice that certain things no longer attract you the way they used to. Old distractions will lose their power, old fears will lose their voice, and old limitations will no longer feel real, because you are operating from a new level, a level where you are no longer waiting for approval from people. You are walking in the approval that has already been given by God, and this is where many will begin to notice the change in you. They may not understand it, they may not be able to explain it, but they will see it. They will see the peace, they will see the favor, and they will see the momentum that is now following you. And some will be inspired, some will be confused, and some may even try to reconnect with you. But you must remember this: not everyone who returns is meant to stay. And not everyone who notices your rise is meant to walk with you into your next level. This is why discernment is so important in this season. You must pay attention to energy, you must pay attention to intentions, and you must only allow what aligns with your purpose to remain in your life, because what God is building in you and through you now is too important to be distracted or delayed again. And as you continue forward, there will also be moments where you are called to step out boldly, moments where you must take action even if it feels uncomfortable, moments where you must trust yourself and trust God without waiting for confirmation from anyone else. And in those moments you must remember that you have already been prepared, you have already been equipped, and you are already ready, even if you do not feel it completely yet, because readiness is not always a feeling. Sometimes it is a decision to move forward despite the uncertainty, knowing that God is guiding your steps. And as you make those moves, as you take those steps, you will begin to see even more clearly how everything is working together. You will see connections form, you will see doors open, and you will see results that confirm that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And when that happens, do not downplay it, do not question it, and do not try to shrink it. Accept it fully, walk in it fully, and own it fully, because this is not something you created on your own. This is something God ordained for you, and now it is being manifested in your life in real time. So do not be afraid of how big this can become. Do not limit what God is doing based on what you have seen in the past, because what is coming will go beyond that. It will expand further than that, and it will reveal levels that you have never experienced before. This is why you must keep your faith strong, your focus clear, and your heart aligned, because you are no longer in a season of waiting, you are in a season of receiving. You are in a season of moving, in you are in a season of becoming everything that you were always meant to be. And as this journey continues, you will look back at everything that once felt like a blockage, and you will see it differently. You will see that it was never meant to stop you, it was meant to shape you, it was never meant to end your story, it was meant to strengthen it. And you will be grateful not just for what you received, but for everything that you had to go through to get here, because without it you would not be who you are now, and you would not be ready for what is still coming next. So keep moving forward, keep trusting and keep believing, because this is not the end, this is the beginning of a level that will continue to unfold in ways that will remind you again and again that what God has overruled in your life no one can ever block again.